there at the full-back position with either side of him Jimmy Irwin and Campbell Boyd as the ball is thrown in. Ben Miller, Pádraig Watkins, Colin Mulrooney is your half back line. Tommy Lahey coming in to replace Adam Carroll up front. The free comes in from Alby Watkins. Watkins with the strike, Watkins with the point. And straight away Birr with that score after 1 minute of Dooley for Kinnity. High ball up, that's a wonderful catch, brilliant delivery, brilliant win there by Colin Mulrooney. Colin Mulrooney, ball across here now towards Luke Nolan in midfield. Luke Nolan strikes on the run. Luke Nolan, high shot. Luke Nolan high in between the posts. 2-0. What we can say for certainty is that Kinnity are preparing to strike this free with James Dempsey. And the former Offaly goalkeeper puts it straight between the posts for the first score of the game. Centre forward there with Danny Flanagan and Aidan Keeley at the wings. Looks like Shane Ryan has pulled up into midfield as that free gets fired in by Alby Watkins. And the umpire goes for the white flag to say it's 3 points to 1 to Birr. Pádraig Watkins is able to win it. Nice controlled hurling towards Ian Kern. Ian Kern, ball up, broken down there by Paddy Delaney. Break favours Kinnity. Carl Robinson picks it up. Robinson with the hand pass. Cross here. The shot comes in from Kinnity. The shot comes in from Aidan Keeley. And Aidan Keeley fires the score over for Kinnity, making it 3 points to 2. Total. As Dempsey takes the free and makes no mistake, levelling the game. Long ball forward there now. It's breaking down off a Birr hand. Break favours Birr. Ball comes out here now towards Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan's shot comes in for Birr and Joe Ryan splits the post to give the Birr men the lead. With the fact that I thought we were going to be doing this game from the stand side, so I've no sunscreen on whatsoever. I'll be bright red by the time I get home, but sure, look, I'll have seen some very, very good hurling, so who's complaining? As the ball comes in, nice win there by Morgan Watkins for Birr, and he just sweeps that ball over the bar. No offence meant to either man, I assure you, as James Dempsey strokes that ball over the bar to leave just the minimum between the sides. Tierney sweeps that ball in there. Birr won it originally through Barry Harding, back out towards Tierney now. Tierney with the shot, Tierney with the point for Birr. 6 points to 4 here in St Brendan's Park. Down. Watkins should take this on himself. I was going to say could. Instead, Watkins knocks over the simple point to extend Birr's advantage. Possibly could have been a goal on there if the break had been more favourable. Dempsey leans in and Dempsey's just pushed that one out to the right hand side and wide. It's a really good scoreable opportunity left a begging there for Kinnity. And if just fumbled the ball, took away the goal chance, so Harding decides I'm just going to take the point and make it a double scores game here in St Brendan's Park. Across the half back line in midfield. And now with that score from Alby Watkins, they lead by 11 points to 5. Few good plays, one a good free opportunity here for Birr to take advantage of a defensive error. Joe Ryan is in there. Joe Ryan gets the hand pass out. Advantage being played for Birr here now, but they don't need the advantage. They're able to deliver the score from play from Dara Tierney. And Birr continuing to move through the gears. For the first half, 12 points to 5 here in Birr with just 1 minute of stoppage time played. Really, you'd have to say they are full value for that lead. They've been in complete control from the Birr as Kinnity try and mount a comeback here for the second half. Ball thrown in there by David McLaughlin. Looking in towards the edge of the square, well broken down there by Willie Malloy in the goal, but Alby Watkins has swooped around. That big long loping stride of Alby Watkins goes low. That's a magnificent goal by Alby Watkins. He just gobbles up the ground with that long stride of his. Sprint there by Colin Mulrooney again. He has just been quiet assurance the whole way through. Ball comes off the stick of Alby Watkins, but when your luck is in, your luck is in. It breaks kindly. It comes here for Morgan Watkins. Morgan Watkins sweeps that ball over the bar. Alby Watkins has had a wonderful game so far. But quick sideline bend comes down here looking for Dara Tierney inside. Tierney pulls away from his man. Tierney shoots off the left shoulder and Birr continue to extend their advantage here now out to 114 to 5 points. And that's Tierney. Absolutely perfect view on where that ball was going. And he agreed with his umpire's decision as now the ball forward here towards Rourke Fay. Driving in, Kinnity with the shot from the right-hand side, and Kinnity get their first point in the second half. It's a fairly feeble cheer here of picking up silverware either. So, ball breaking down here now. Eventually won by Cathal Robinson. Cathal Robinson flicks that one in from a tight angle, and that's a good score by the Kinnity midfielder. Again, still a ripple, no getting away from it, that Kinnity have just struggled to make an impression, particularly up front. If you've got 8 points on the board with 3/4 of a hurling match gone, you're really, really going to struggle to compete. So, Alby Watkins, he'd gobble these ones up all day, and sure enough, straight between the posts. Long ball forward, now a chance for Lachlan Quinn here. Gets the ball back towards Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan's shot goes in for Birr, and Joe Ryan has split the post from out on the stand side. Feeds that ball back. Rourke Fay is there. Rourke Fay has got a couple of points already this afternoon. Rourke Fay has got his 3rd point for Kinnity, bringing their tally to 10. So we wait for that free here now. Been a really good afternoon for Alby Watkins so far. He has 7 points from frees, he has a goal and 2 from play, and he continues his excellent strike rate in these teams. And sure enough, Oran Keeley just taps it over the bar to cut the gap to 12. The story of this Kinnity forward line over the course of this game, they've worked hard, they've battled. Kinnity do pick up another consolation score there to make it 121-13. High ball down into the corner. Opportunity for Dara Tierney, back out towards Barry Harding. Barry Harding guides that beautifully in between the posts, extending Birr's lead further. A lot more possession, but it's been controlled possession from Birr's point of view. They've been able to keep them at arm's length. They've never looked. Adam Fitzgerald hasn't had a save to make. High ball across there, really asking an awful lot of Rourke Fay to try and win that one. Birr able to scoop up the breaking ball. Goes forward here now. Opportunity for Morgan Watkins, and Morgan Watkins strokes over his 3rd point to keep line for a meek wide, and you get the sense that David McLaughlin now, he would just be quite happy to blow his final whistle here and be done with this. Yep, that is the final whistle.